Right now, we are talking about 1 year coming to an end and the new year starting its process. What this means is, as you know, the planet went around the sun once. Well, if the moon goes around the earth, we call it a month. Within the clock, we have hours and minutes, of course. But in human experience, essentially, time is a cycle. These cycles of time, they can crush you. You can see that. Many of them, when they were children, how they were like this they were. If you see them after 30 years, what happened? Time crushed them. You can either be crushed by time or you can be trapped in the cycle of time. Everything is well with you, but you're just bored. You don't know what this is about. You wonder how to live. So people will start doing… once survival process is taken care of and they feel trapped within the cycles of time, they will start doing more and more freaky things because they want to somehow break the boredom of this entrapment within the cycle of time. But if you learn to ride this cycle, then life will become fantastic, a very exciting ride. It is the cycles of time which is the access to the whole universe in many ways. One important thing that all of us should do if we want to enhance our lives into a bigger possibility than what it is right now, the most important thing is to take charge of the two instruments that we have, our physical body and our psychological or mental faculties.
You must clearly evaluate in your life how much of your life is happening from outside around you, how much of it is just your psychological structure. This is something distinctly you must draw a line on this. What is happening in my mind, what is happening around me, two different things. Right now, somebody is going to call you a fool. Now, what happens within you is yours. The word fool is mine, but what happens within you is yours, isn't it? Because the word fool is not hurtful in any way, it's only because the way you respond or react, things happen. This distinction you must set up in your life. What is mine? What am I doing? What is the world doing to me? If you look at this, the world is hardly doing anything to you, it's not even interested in you most of the time. Most of the things are your own stuff and you think the world is doing all this to you. What is my contribution to all the rubbish that I am? What is the world's contribution? You will see the world is doing precious little, believe me. Now, what is yours if you take charge? 98% of your life is transformed. It's very simple. But this distinction has not been drawn. People are in and out. For every small thing that happens, a million things happen inside, isn't it? This whole chemical soup, it is responding to every little thing. Every thought, every idea, every emotion, every reverberation that you create, it's responding. Now, whether you have a wonderful soup or a lousy soup, depends how much attention you're paying to the soup making, isn't it? If you know this is your work, you will do your work the way you want it. If you do not recognize this is my work, it happens wildly, accidentally.
In engineering process by itself involves the body, the mind, emotion and energy. What we need to do with the body and energy, we will have to do direct because that's a kind of a transmission, that is not a teaching. But what we do with mind and emotion is a kind of a teaching that you can experience online. For most human beings, if the way they think and feel changes, you will see there is a tremendous change in their life. If right now, if you can think of what you want, not compulsively about something else, you would naturally be blissful. If right now you can keep your emotions very pleasant, oh, your home would be so pleasant. So all the psychological and emotional benefits which naturally translates into social behavior, these benefits are there. The energetic dimension and the physical aspect, well, that needs to be done as direct transmission, that will not be taught online because there are many implications to that. The Shambhavi Mahamudra, you have to learn separately, but inner engineering online will transform the way you think and feel. Most human beings think this itself is ultimate transformation.